That is Marcus MacRae from UFC Gym, taking on the Mantis, LaVontae Muriente. Marcus made his way through the Gladiator Challenge. He is 2-1. He lost his first fight, got back into the tournament, then won his next 2 fights, including, if you remember, that quick 18-second vicious knockout of Jerry Hasser back in December of last year. And this is LaVontae's first fight in the XFO, well known in the community, though.
Wow,
they are going at it.
Throwing punches. Both of them are letting him go.
Dang! And Marcus wants to go for a shot. He was eating a few of those from Muriente.
Wow, great takedown by MacRae. I love that body lock takedown. I know he's been working on his jiu-jitsu. Let's see what he's got to offer on the floor. Puts himself in half guard. That was too bad. He was trying to bring that knee up. What you want to do is slide that knee on or above the belly button. Try to keep the foot away from the lower body, but MacRae got wrapped up in the half guard, wrapped up in the full guard now. Much better on position on bottom here for LaVontae. He's looking for this omoplata right now.
He's looking for that omoplata.
MacRae turns in. MacRae needs to keep top position. He's got a front headlock, but his hips are in a bad spot here. He's going for a choke, but I don't think he's got it.
LaVontae trains with Steve Kinnison over at Infinito Jiu-Jitsu. Steve, a longtime pro, fought locally here and now competing in the pro jiu-jitsu circuit. What's MacRae got here? He's trying to hold him with something. I can't see it from here, Mike.
Yeah, he's going for a modified version of a head and arm, and he was trying to crank on it, but didn't really commit to it too hard. Didn't seem like he wasted too much energy there. Just didn't have it. Now we got LaVontae looking to take the back here. He's pretty high on it, only got one hook in, but MacRae really needs to address these arms here. Really needs to turn into his opponent. If he wanted, he could make a left turn and just accept half guard on his back. I think that's better than this. If he makes a sharp left turn, he could come up on that single leg. He could start coming up on that left leg of LaVontae.
1 minute left in round 1.
Now LaVontae's high. Great exchanges between these two. How many fast punches did LaVontae come out with right away? I mean, these guys were exchanging fire.
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
Lethal intentions on every shot.
And just from the looks of it, when Marcus went to shoot, I thought that meant that LaVontae was getting the better of that. Do you agree? Or?
Yes, well, I think Marcus touched him with a good right hand.
Yeah.
LaVontae's reaction was an absolute blitz, and that was vicious.
And some breaking news here. I'm just informed by Dan Lardy that the winner of this fight will be offered the title shot in Rockford against Derek Elmore on November 24th. Ooh, some spinning stuff from Marcus.
This is a
big fight.
Wow. Marcus has a hell of a right hand. Ooh. LaVontae better watch out. Oh, LaVontae got tagged with a left hook.
And he caught
him right back with a 1-2.
Look at this.
What a fight.
Oh, look at both these guys loving it in there. I love it.
Oh, my God.
Who said the flyweights can't bang, Mike?
Oh, my
goodness. Who said that?
These guys have snap. They got speed on their punches.
Woo. Man.
It's dangerous out there.
I thought he ate a big shot, and LaVontae came right back, and he laid that right hand right on him. This is a fight, folks. We got to fight.
Two just offensively minded fighters. Just very, very offensively minded. These guys step right into the heat of battle. They're not scared to bite down on their mouthpiece and throw their best punches.
Look at that. These guys are psycho. I love it. And so now we have a battle of MacRae and Mantis from the crowd. And I can't tell who's winning because they sound too similar to me. Touch of gloves gets us going for round 2. Muriente in the green, the black and yellow for Marcus MacRae. Woo! Big kick to start it off for Muriente. Nice uppercut. I think he throws MacRae out of the way. Man, so much action in this fight.
Talk about it.
Ooh, nice little feint and then to the left hand for Marcus.
You guys just emptying the toolbox. Oh my goodness, beautiful right hand. He hurt him with that right hand. He
LaVontae gathers himself and throwing that right hand right down the pipe.
But look, LaVontae's missing now. That's 4 misses in a row on his right hand. He's really trying to recover here. He was stunned.
Look at that. He looked
Shoots
up
from
and went
halfway
for the
across
double.
the cage, but it was a beautiful shot.
Yeah, he faked with his eyes.
MacRae needs to address this right now. He needs to split his legs right now. He needs to get him off his hips right now.
Yeah, we have yet to see LaVontae on top, but we will now with 2 minutes left to work. He gets into the half guard of Marcus MacRae.
MacRae seemed a little fatigued there, a little overwhelmed by the chaos of the fight.
It did seem like he needed a little time there, right?
Did not address the position, and this could cost him the round, could end up costing him the fight. It was a moment where he needed one more burst of energy, one more technique where he splits his legs out wide, pulls the upper body of his opponent up, and defends the takedown, gets an underhook, pummels off the fence. I mean, there was just a couple explosions that needed to happen there. But great job getting a little headlock sweep here, and Marcus MacRae is on top.
Wow. Outstanding job by MacRae to reverse the position. Muriente, well, he was trying to push off with that left leg, then decided to go back to full guard. But now MacRae is up.
Good
and
uppercut
so
by
LaVontae.
He said, come on. Here he comes.
Oh! And Marcus has done a good job of tying Muriente up from this position, both with his legs and his arms. It also enabled him to get that reversal when they were up against the cage just a minute ago. He's prevented LaVontae from posting up and firing, and he's saving himself a lot of damage with that defense. Just 30 seconds left here in round 2. Again, the winner offered the title shot against Derek Elmore from Northern Illinois Combat Club. That's November 24th in Rockford. And they will stand up for the final sequence.
I was wondering, like, is there a lost mouthpiece? What are we talking about here? That was a fairly quick stand-up.
Now MacRae.
For a damn exciting fight, by the way. Like, if anybody deserves a break, it's these two guys.
Right.
That was big for MacRae. That stand-up was big for MacRae. He got another takedown. I mean, that could have been the difference of the round, that stand-up.
Oh, I'm so, as we always say, especially this fight, I am thankful not to be a judge tonight. That round, scoring it, although they certainly know what they're doing, so.
That was madness.
Yeah, the pace was frenetic.
Is that a baby goat on his arm? What is that?
I'm not sure.
It's just an interesting tattoo.
I'm not sure, but I'm definitely going to go up to him after the fight because now I'm intrigued. But let's take a look at the replay here real quick. This is where they went at it. Again, good knee, but then LaVontae just kind of slapped him out of the way.
I love how he pivoted there. He got a better angle there. This was the part where MacRae really made the biggest mistake of the round there, letting him just take a break in the wrong spot. MacRae, head movement, you see him angling out, changing his stance, but a great job catching the kick. And LaVontae right back on top. Back and forth fist fight.
That's an interesting round to score. LaVontae did have top position twice, but wasn't able to really let his hands go, do much damage. And he was reversed at one time. I don't know. I'm happy there's a round 3, and I wish there was 5. Marcus fighting out of that southpaw stance. He's also got a big right hand, though.
Wow, MacRae trying to bang across to the body. Elected to go takedown. He needs a body lock here. He needs to get a hold of those hips. He's too high. He's too high, way too high. And he got thrown into the fence. He didn't have control of the body of Lamont there. What he wanted to do was clasp and get lower on the hips to control the core strength. Then if you could take the person's hips up, you've got complete control as far as takedowns go. Million options there, but he was way too high, got thrown into the fence, and still ended up on top, and now he's in this omoplata.
Man, he gets to that quickly. Oh! How's he finish this omoplata, Mike?
He's going to want to turn here. He's going to want to put his forehead on the mat, really put a lot of pressure on that shoulder.
Oh,
he needs to keep a lot of pressure on that shoulder. He's out. Marcus MacRae is completely out right now. He's going to end up on top.
Look for a moment there that the torque was there, but now look at this. Marcus MacRae gets to Muriente's half guard.
Wide open half guard.
And he sees it, and he pulls that leg out on the belly. Can he finish and get to mount? And he does. 1:30 left in the third and final round here at XFO Fight Night.
That half guard was more open than the southern border. That thing was just way too open. He should have been clamping on that foot, and now he's going to pay for it. You saw Marcus grab the fence, little slap there.
No.
From the referee.
Now, was that just fatigue, or why did LaVontae keep that guard open like that? Was he trying to maybe push off?
Seemed like he was taking a break, yeah. Okay. Like there are moments in fights where you just want to catch your breath, but that doesn't mean you can be lackluster on your technique. I mean, nobody is built to go 100% for the whole time. You have to take some sort of breaks. Here's MacRae on his back, though, cranking on this choke. That open half guard could cost LaVontae this whole fight. He got his guard passed, he got his back taken, and MacRae.
Yeah, he's fighting that left hand really well, though, Mike. He's got 2-on-1, and he's pulling it up, giving himself
for the win. He needs a gable grip here, Matt.
Wow. Outstanding job by LaVontae to get out of that 30 left in the third.
What a fight between these two warriors.
There's the 10-second clap.
I mean, obviously this is Marcus MacRae's round, but I don't know how you score this crazy fight.
Oh, I don't know.
This is insanity. He's getting close to the finish again. Wow, the closest this fight was to being finished was in that third and final round with that rear naked choke attempt and that second one as well. What a war we just witnessed here inside the XFO cage between these two. That was amazing.
Well, I'm trying to get LaVontae on one of the cards for a while here, and we're glad to have him in the XFO, as well as Marcus, of course. And dang, that was an amazing fight.
Back and forth action. Both of these guys dangerous on the feet. Both of these guys dangerous on the ground.
Right there, I thought he might have been able to finish that.
Was excellent. It really was an excellent attempt. He just was not able to get enough leverage on that. And then, of course, Marcus passes the guard. Gets to mount, gets to the back, jumps on this rear naked choke, almost finished it. Really just needed a gable grip. You see LaVontae doing a very intelligent thing. He's controlling the secondary arm, but that's only because Marcus is trying to put it over the top. If he goes palm to palm, pulls that thing back like he's starting a lawnmower, that might be an unconscious body.
Wow. Let's see how the scorecards shake out here. Miguel has the information, and Nick Sim lines up the fighters.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge 1 scores the contest 29-28, MacRae. Judge 2 scores the contest 29-28, Muriente. And Judge 3 scores the contest 29-28 for your winner by split decision, LaVontae the Mantis Muriente. LaVontae, what an extremely fun fight that was. I mean, right from the get-go, you came out firing. I mean, just talk about what the game plan was coming into this fight against Marcus.
First of all, thanks everybody for coming out. Every fighter that stepped in this cage before me and after me, we put a lot of time in this, a lot of thought process in this. I want y'all to know this. We do this because we love it. Big thanks to Marcus for stepping here and doing this with me, but for this fight, man, I was coming to get the W by any means necessary. Whether it be submission, whether it be a decisive win like I got, or knockout, I'm here.
How tight was that rear naked choke that he had on you? You were fighting it seemed like the last 2 minutes of the fight, and you were able to escape that. How did he have it tight at any point in that third round?
I want to give a big shout out to one of my teammates, Brandy. She has one of the strongest arms I know. She tried to put me in a guillotine lock. It wasn't that tight. No disrespect to him, but it wasn't that tight at all.
LaVontae, incredible performance. What can we expect from you in your next fight?
I'll be ready to fight as soon as possible. I'm getting that W once again. XFO 125 worldwide. I'm looking for y'all. The Mantis is here.
All right, I'm sure Dan Lardy heard you right there. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your winner LaVontae, the Mantis Muriente.